Caitlin Lemire, and by the end of this segment, I can guarantee that you'll have forgotten my name and you'll be well on your way to ordering my product. Curious what it is? It is the one-of-a-kind Guide to Poor Listening. Do you consider yourself an effective listener? Are you looking to tone down those skills? You should be. According to Ralph Nichols, the father of listening, the average person listens at about 25% efficiency. Right now, this percent may seem below average. Yet just think of all the other things you have to do in a conversation. Just isn't multitasking the only way to survive? Greater efficiency would mean ignoring those important phone calls, missing meetings and appointments, and even tolerating those whiny people with their personal problems. Why? Because listening takes time and energy. If you were really interested in dealing with those whiny people and their personal problems, you would have chosen to be a psychologist. So why suffer through those conversations when your wages don't depend on a listening efficiency higher than 25%? Still tuned in? Let's change that with my solution in a handy-dandy pocket guide size and complimentary DVD. You can be well on your way to losing your amateur status as being a poor listener. Let's go pro. Let me show you a few sneak peeks at what you can look forward to. The Guide to Poor Listening will teach you valuable skills. Through changing your verbals and nonverbals, you will learn how to behave as a professional poor listener. Judy Brownell, the listening textbook, deems verbals as a way to emphasize your listening efficiency, in a particular way through perception checking. She states that perception checking provides information regarding what you understood and allows for your partner to modify or clarify their original meaning. According to Brownell, we should use verbal reactions to show that we understand the message. Not sure how to change this? Let me show you what I mean.
Hey, remember we've got that study group tonight, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's at my place. So what you're going to do is, you live on campus, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to go out of campus on the west way, but you know how it doesn't really go out directly. So you're going to have to go like around campus first to get out, and then you're going to have to take 22 and go down, but you don't want to go as far as the mall, but there's not really a road. It's kind of like a drive-in, like store, like for the big trucks, right? And so you go around that, and then you can go through, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take a left, another left. You almost take all lefts, but there's 3 rights, and then there's a stop sign, and you can just call me once you get to the stop sign.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll see you there around 7.
7 sounds great.
All right. Bye.
Bye. See how easy it was to walk away without understanding the whole message? Ralph Nichols said the most basic of all human needs is the need to understand and to be understood. What he fails to mention is that comprehension and taking away the intended message is difficult and near impossible. Why stress out when the average person only gets 25% of the message anyways? Spend the time you don't use trying to understand multitasking. Now that you've seen how to change your verbals, you will love to see how to change your nonverbals. Check it out.
All right, class. Hope you had a great weekend. Let's get started. We're going to open page 305. And why don't we take a look at number 13 first, all right? That was that mathematical pattern question. Started it out. 1, 11, 21, I believe it was, and the rest of them. All right, and I believe the question asked for the next number in this mathematical pattern. Who can tell me what formulation will bring us to the next number? Why don't you give it a try?
Wasn't that amazing? I was able to sleep through the entire lecture. According to the 7 rules of communication, the number 1 rule says to use appropriate facial and body language. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The beauty of being an individual is that you get to decide what is appropriate or not. Social norms, a thing of the past. Be different and go against the crowd. The results from this product are phenomenal. People will try and tell you that you'll have poor relationships, bad grades, and be given no respect. But don't believe a word they say, because it's all about how you look at it. You won't have poor relationships. You'll have just gotten rid of all those babbling, neighing, and whiny friends. You won't have bad grades. You'll just have learned how to optimize your life. And no respect? Think of it as an opportunity to find out who your real friends are, because they'll be the only ones left. Finally, this guide leaves you with great tips for you to practice. Let me give you a sample. Tip 1, behave like a poor listener. It's all about having the right attitude. Tip 2, seek out distractions. Tip 3, go ahead and get emotionally involved. Tip 4, avoid eye contact. This way you'll never mess up with those cultural encounters. And last, always focus on the delivery, never the message. It's the clothes they wear and the way they talk that's more important to determine their credibility. So call now and order your own personal copy of the Guide to Poor Listening and receive a complimentary DVD with only 2 easy payments of $14.99. That's $14.99. Call now to 1-800-I'm-BORED for the Guide to Poor Listening. Still not completely hooked? Ask yourself why 2 scholars of listening, Halone and Peccioni, would get quoted in the press saying listening could be viewed as being one of, if not the most, mundane of everyday activities. Even the scholars admit listening is mundane, or in other words, boring. Spice up your life by buying this guide and by calling 1-800-I'm-BORED. Shipping and handling charges may apply if you still remember my name.